Is the specific plan part of the community plan, as part of the subset?
They go together.
Okay, so the community plan has been passed,
No.
ratified?
No.
No. Not yet?
No.
Everything's under revision right
It's
now.
only 8 years.
Yeah, we're almost to the next
So,
census,
from the
actually.
community's point of view, I would say we need to demand that they incorporate the community's recommendations.
One of the things we're trying to do.
Because the planning and land use of the city, they're trying to expand the degrees of freedom that they have, and we need to stay with what the community wants. Stay with it.
Mr. Kusin?
Yeah.
I understand what you're asking for here, and that's to get a response from the city. But you are asking for the board to approve this motion, to send in this request on these recommendations. You mentioned you are dealing with recommendations from 2009 and 2011, and also recently. I really find it difficult how the board's going to vote on this motion without knowing what those requests were, or even an outline or a summary of the requests that were made for action. You know, I know Mr. Mensker just briefly mentioned a couple of things, but there's a lot of new board members here that are here tonight that don't know these recommendations that you passed previous to their becoming board members. So I would say that it probably would have been advisable to have something here to let them know the recommendations that, you know, they're reapproving the sending of.
Thank you. Yeah, just to answer that, that is the purpose of the committees. If you want to delve into this in detail, please attend the committee where you can review that type of information. Any other questions, comments? Seeing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor of the motion? Raise your hand. City County.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All opposed? None opposed, abstentions. Okay. Mark, Mark is abstaining. Okay, Mark is the sole abstainer. Right. Good use. Okay, thank you. I don't really have a report other than that, planning land use, so I'll defer. Thank you. Mr. Trammell, Public Safety and Risk Affairs.
Okay, so we'll be having a CERT class in this very room. Firefighter Susan Jansen will be teaching it. It will be March 3rd, which is Tuesday, to April 14th. And that's every single Tuesday until April 14th. It goes from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. and I'll list out the schedule. The first class is earthquake awareness. Second class is going to be disaster and fire suppression. Third class is medical operations. Second class is a continuation of medical operations. Fifth class is going to be light search and rescue. Sixth class is team organization and disaster psychology. And seventh class is terror and disaster response and homeland defense. So if you're interested, well, where you can find this information is at Eventbrite. That's what the LA Fire Department uses to get these out. Go to eventbrite.com.
B-R-I-T-E or B-R-I-G-H?
B-R-I-T-E, Eventbrite. And type in CERT, and you'll see in our area. And if you go to March, you'll see this class, and it's got a way to sign up through Eventbrite, where you'll actually tell Firefighter Jansen that you're going to be there for the class.
Can I get,
Is it necessary to, is it necessary to attend a quick class?
If you want a certificate from the fire department, you must attend every single class.
you can do a makeup class, I don't know.
You certainly can.
As a,
There are a lot of these CERT classes in the valley. They're all around. Eventbrite has them listed. There's even one in San Fernando right around this time. So if you're missing a class or whatever, you can't make all of them, you just simply make it up with another class.
You want to say where the classes will be held?
Right here.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Good question.
We haven't met as far as safety in a while, and I know you've been sick. I hope you feel better.
Okay.
We also had talked about having 50 volunteers who have a network so that we can move into a plan of, defense mode. How are we going to acquire those 50 people?
So I believe, if you're talking about 50 people, but it
However
is
the number.
so the CERT classes actually have a network-based form for all CERT volunteers that pass the class. And you can get connected with a CERT commander, and we do have an actual CERT person that is in control of our area. And if you want to, after the class, you can then sign up for that. So I don't know that we're gonna get 50, but as many people as possible is always good. And if you recall, if anybody's taking the class, the one thing that the class teaches you is to protect yourself first. Because the entire reason why the class exists is because in the Mexico City earthquake, so many people trying to save somebody died in the process. So the entire focus of the class is to protect your life first.
You apparently have a question in the back.
Is this only for adults, or can children and teenagers
You can
participate?
have teens, adults, yeah, everybody's welcome. And it's free. It's very free. Very free.
My wife and I came to this class a couple of years ago with actually Ross and his wife, and I got to say it was a really fun class. Held our attention. It was an hour and a half, for 7 weeks in a row. It was, we had a great instructor. I'm sure they're all pretty good. There was lots of visuals and pictures and stuff happening up the front. And it was a really good class. We learned a lot. So I'm really happy to have come. So I encourage everybody to, come along to take it.
It's very good. And also, this council has voted $500 for, it's going to end up being vests. It says CERT on the back of it. If there is some disaster, you're actually going to have a vest when you go out.
When you have the vest, can you make arrests?
Arrests. But you can do triage. It's the same. It's just.
All right, we have one more question.
So if everyone can take a look on the budget report, there's been a encumbrance from last fiscal year for this surplus that we've already earmarked. So is that
That's
going to
the
be, that's going to be this March? Right?
Right. We had to push the class out because so many classes occurred at once.
I just want to make sure that we use that. Okay.
Okay.
Can I give some public information with regards to what you just said? Oh, sure. On January 17th, there was the anniversary of the Northridge earthquake. And we've been having a problem as far as talking about where to store a lot of our stuff. With blankets and purified water tablets and just a host of many other things. And I was fortunate enough to have a conversation with Mr. Englander, Councilman Englander, who's going to help us with that. So, just to let you know, it's kind of cool.
Okay, beautification, Bonnie?
We had, we had the annual stakeholders meeting for the Granada Hills Business Improvement District, and I just wanted to comment, I don't know if you've all seen the work that's in progress at the Four Corners at White Oak. There is a lot of beautification stuff going on there. The Business Improvement District is up for renewal, and they are going to ask for community support on that because the community supporting the businesses helps the businesses support the fact that the businesses and the landlords, the property owners, pay extra property taxes that goes into all of those improvements you see. I want to comment that Mitch Englander gave a speech at the event, and it was really nice because he commented about the specialness of Granada Hills We've got the Rotary in partnership with the Business Improvement District, in partnership, with the Chamber of Commerce, in partnership with this, Granada Hills South and Granada Hills North, and the old Granada Hills Residents Group. All of these various groups have gotten together to make Granada Hills something that is unlike virtually any other place in the valley. People say, why are we so special? Why do we have these beautiful medians and all this stuff, and our sidewalks have been fixed, and we have all this stuff going on? And it's because of the partnership that all of these different nonprofit groups and the neighborhood council, it's the activity of all of these volunteers and people putting in their time and money into this. And I just wanted to comment about what a special thing Granada Hills is, and that's why we are getting more and more beautiful every day.
Thank you, Mike. Buddy committee, Mr. Schindler?
Something I didn't mention before, so, part of the process that I do now with these reports is reconcile basically what we have, what I have on this report to the bank statement. So what we've spent as far as actual cash outlay through January is $13,390.18. What's remaining in the bank as of the end of January is $2,497.42. I just wanted to mention that.
Thank you.
Brad, is this about the budget applicants or just budget?
It's just the
Yeah, I mean, we do have two budget advocates, neither one is here tonight.
She called me and she said she wanted us to call her to be on speakerphone to explain something. I don't know.
You know what, I appreciate that, I mentioned that again, but I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, but. Okay, bylaws and rules, Mr. Mansky. Thank you. And Sally Colstead, our education chair, is not here. Yeah, that's what I could present. Okay, item 9, board member comments, announcements, agenda items for the next general meeting and committee meetings. And I will start at this side. Bonnie.
Already said it.
Well, just wanted to let you guys see what we did with the signs for it will have an additional thing that'll say event. So it'll direct people to wherever our activity is, and it'll be multi-purpose for whatever event we're sponsoring.
Where does your arrow pointing?
Wherever you want to point to.
Turn the sign around. Thank you, Renee.
All right.
Jeff?
They do that in the light.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff?
I want to know more about this arrow technology.
You know, why don't you take that offline and have a special committee?
Go to an ad hoc about it.
Yeah, that's fine. So there, you'll get the point. Mr. Metzger?
Had a conversation today with John Lee, Michigan under chief of staff. We did a walkthrough Granada Hills, Sasquatch, along with Jerry and Dave Burbank. And after that meeting, I also talked to John about, we were talking about with Russ about the ability for us to put money away for a capital improvement project. Now, Ross had told me that they were going to put a light at Yarmouth. Something that we didn't want and something Mitch Englander said he didn't want. But they were talking about, that will be brought up at the meeting with conversations with council later this month here in Granada Hills. And he said that would definitely be on that agenda, so we could find out what we do. Probably won't help us for this fiscal year, but the next fiscal year coming up, if they're able to do this and we name a project, we'll be able to put money aside for those capital improvement projects. So hopefully we won't have to have that light at Yarmouth, which is street services that said what they were gonna do, and, but, John Lee said he didn't know anything about it. He said they hadn't asked for any light being put up at Yarmouth. So, we gotta clear that out. But anyway, I'm hoping that we have a good showing at this conversation with council. I forget the exact date, but I know it's later this month.
It's the 25th, which is the full meeting.
Okay. Well, it's usually earlier in the day than the full meeting. We shouldn't interfere with that. But anyway, I'm hoping we do, because we'd like to figure out what we can do with our budget come next year. That we get, and maybe we can do some real stuff that we always wanted to do before our rollover funds were snatched away from us and everything. So we're looking forward to that. Also, I still wanted to find out what's going on with our business cards.
Secretary?
I was in communication with the young lady at the city office, and I over an email, so I don't have to get, but I will try and get them by next meeting. We figured out what we were going to have. Also, I just want to make sure we've got a piece of, I'm not quite sure exactly how to do this, so I was going to mention it in my section, but I'll just do it now that the subject's come up. We have a piece of paper with, or a file, Excel, with everybody's contact information. Before I put them on business cards, the final version, I want to make sure that all the numbers and contact information is correct. So,
you want us to email you? Make sure it's correct?
Is that too much to ask for everybody to email me? Matthews@ghsnc.org.
How about we email you if there's any changes?
Yeah.
Because not everyone.
Mark needs to email me.
Yes, you'll get a ghsnc.org. Okay, so if anybody has anything that needs to, if you had a card in the past and something's changed, email Anthony. If you haven't had a card in the past, email Anthony to make sure he has the correct information for you.
Well, what if you don't want them to order cards? I don't want them.
Then just let him know that.
Oh, yeah, don't order any.
Don't order any from me.
Email Anthony.
Yeah, well, she should find who wants the cards and doesn't order them necessarily.
Well, if you don't want them, email Anthony and let him know.
I will send out an email to everybody, but I want to let you know that I send out emails to everybody now and then, and the response rate is about 1%. It's not really
1%. That's like 50 over. All right. Okay, Ross.
The ad hoc committee that was dealing with the neighborhood watch signs in our area is still alive and well. If you are part of the neighborhood watch, or you want to see a neighborhood watch sign in your area, contact me. Or contact really any of the council, and they'll direct you to me. We will do the paperwork for the city, and we'll get it put up. So if anybody's interested.
And note that Officer Del Torre volunteered to come and have a meeting on your street if you want to have that soon as well. Varun. Morris.
Thank you. I can't wait to get business cards.
Very exciting.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You'll
it's
have to
my-
wait a while.
And I would like to talk to you about the Easter event, because that's a
Spring.
spring.
Let's bring it
No. Anthony.
Nothing more for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jerry. Nope. All right. Jim.
Two things. Number one, budget advocate. Krista's gonna want something on the agenda for next time, to explain the LA City budget, and we'll also be putting on the website. The second thing is, we're looking for an Ag Christmas committee, if anybody, for the tree lighting.
Holiday tree.
The holiday tree lighting. Let me know if you're gonna be, we're also using the people. And lastly, outreach meeting, first Monday, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Sorry, first Wednesday of the month.
Second, Jim.
Second Wednesday of the month.
First Wednesday,
Second
Second
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Second
All right,
Wednesday.
guys.
All right, yes, it's.
Sober up.
Brandon.
Most people realize, and I could tell by the applause I came.
Yeah. You are the best treasurer we have.
You are our treasurer.
I come in late, because I've been driving down from downtown, and, the job is, takes a lot of time. I'm changing jobs, tomorrow's my last day, I'm actually, buying a practice, so it's gonna be in Van Nuys, so hopefully I'll be able to be here more on time. Just wanna let everyone know, apologize for being late.
Were you late?
Congratulations.
Were you late?
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Owning your own business takes so much less time.
There are other partners, so they'll pick up some of my stuff. And it's only seasonal, so yeah, the next couple months will be issues.
But you're the low man on the totem pole now, so
I
that
am.
means they're gonna dump everything.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will.
Well, congratulations, and all kidding aside, we are extremely fortunate to have an attorney and a CPA in the same person as our treasurer.
Here, here.
And good looking.
Mike,
I just want to officially say that we didn't mind you being late. It's okay.
That's why you get those claws.
all right. One thing, I sent out a note to everybody, we do have an opportunity for some pothole repair. If you are aware of some paving that's in bad shape, I sent it out to the GHSNC and to the board, so hopefully I got it. If you're aware, so I've had 2 people get back to me. I need it basically by this weekend, so if there's something you're aware of, let me know about it.
You know, the one thing about it, I think I responded to that about the fact that Louise, between
Yes.
San Fernando, that whole street is a pothole.
It is.
That's one of the 2 that I've got response to. So if you don't want Louise to get all the paving, plus there's one other one that somebody told me about, send in your note. All right. Having said that, I think let's see. Anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?